If your eyes can see this, you are lucky. Watch this. Do you see this circle? Do you see those places I marked out? This is the area of concentration. Once you can see this coming, once you can lay your hand on those things, you are about to cash out in this forex, whether for catching spikes or for scalping. It works, and I know that it works. Welcome, beloved friends. My name is JDFX. In this very tutorial today, I want to show you how you can be able to make money. Look at this. Please, all I need from you is just to subscribe. Then if you are my returning subscribers, I want to say thank you and welcome back to our family. This is our channel. Together we are growing. Remember that our vision here is to make sure that that particular person that is struggling to make money on forex trading will start cashing out. This is our vision, this is our mission, nothing less, nothing more. Now let's go down to the strategy. Now let me start by showing you some of the key things that you must pay attention to. If it is not that thing, please, this strategy will not work. Until you set your eyes on that, until you confirm it, please don't be in a hurry to say that it is correct. Let's move immediately. Now, first thing to pay attention to is this. Watch here. Watch here. Now, watch this, please. Now, watch here. Now, watch here. What did you see? Each time this thing steps over to 80, it returns. And each time it steps over to 10, it pulls back. Like from here, it goes like this. Then from here, it goes like this. Now, when you check here, it looks like it's going like this. Then when you check, follow this line, you see that it went down to this place. So this strategy works perfectly for spike. It works also for scalping. So whatever method which you like to trade, this strategy is perfectly for you. In fact, I call this very strategy money making machine. You know, once you can set your eyes on this. I bring this thing low because some people who watched the other video said that please can you make a tutorial of this on how we can use it using a smartphone. I told them that it works perfectly. Now please stop whatever you're doing now and listen to this. One reason this strategy may not work for you is because of this I'm about to show you now. Can you listen? Whenever you open your strategy, look at one thing that happens. If you open your chart now, please pay attention. Watch here. Can you see it? It's resting on 90 now. But when you move this thing out, look at what happened. You see where it is below. Can you see it? This is where the problem is. Can you see it? It's below 50. Now, when you check this zone in particular, you will see the shape here and see it like this here. So when you are not careful, you will zoom out, you will text like this or shift your screen like this, then you see it resting here, only for you to discover that that thing is not resting at the right place because of your screen position. So what are the key things that helps this strategy to work is this. In fact, listen, no matter the activeness of the strategy, what works best is the knowledge you have about candle. I repeat, no matter the activeness of the strategy, what works best is the knowledge you have towards the candle. Then what is the need of all these videos? What is the need of all this talking? What is the need of all those things? This thing helps you to clarify your doubts about the move of the candle. That is why when you check the market like this, you will see it. They categorize them so that it will be easier for you to see. Each of the market, each of these indicators here represent trend, which means that what you are looking forward to see is to see the position of the market in its position. That is the trend. That is the trend. That is the trend. Please pay no attention to any other thing that contradicts this. This is one thing I want you to understand. So each indicators you are using here, moving average, Bollinger Band, envelope, Ichimoku, parabolic standard deviation, and average directional movements, all of them are pointing to a direction that is relying on this trend. Please, that is one thing you should know. Then all these places, they are oscillators. So if you are confused about what oscillator is all about, you can use your dictionary to find what this market is oscillating about. So these are the stuff that is made of it. So when you check all those things, you will find out that this market has no power of their own. Stochastic oscillator cannot generate any market. Williams percent range cannot generate any market. Moving average of oscillators cannot generate any market, neither momentum, MACD, Fox Index, Denmark, or commodity channel, Blue Powers, or whatever. Even relative strength index and relative vigor, stochastic, Williams, they cannot. Now, what is the job of these things here? This one is volume, just to show you that today this is the length of the market, the other one, this is the length of it. Now, so this is one of the things I want you to pay attention to. So when you go through those things, they do the same work. So that is by the way I just decided to show this thing so that you understand what this thing is all about. So you can make time to go through all those things to know why you should not completely rely on all those things. Now let's go to the strategy that we have at hand. Now let me show you. Majority of persons are finding it difficult to find this market moving in a current period. So that is, they see market, they can see the market from the past, they can detect what the market is doing in the past, they can know what the market is saying previously, but when it comes to the current movement of the market, they find it difficult to predict it rightly. And that is the reason majority of traders are losing, because they can see what has happened in the past, but seeing it going on or happening currently becomes so difficult. So now look at one thing you should do, like I warned earlier. Now when you want to use this strategy that I'm teaching you now, or you might have seen somewhere before now look at one thing you should do. Immediately you step in, set the indicators like this. Let's go now. Now the moving average is the same one that we have on my previous video, but I want to clarify something here. Now this is the moving average. Parameters are 14 exponential close. Then you make this one style the color of your choice and make it bold so that you can see it clearly. Then the moving average, the second moving average, is 50 exponential, because 50 is the middle of it, so it can help you to see the period of days, 50 days in a trending journey. So it helps you to understand what the market has been doing in a period of time like this. Now the next place that is important for you to understand here is indicator window 1. So oscillator, stochastic oscillator is 1 KD, K period 1, D period 1, slowing 1, apply to close price, feed close, yes. So method is exponential, then make it your background color. Now look at what next you need to know is the level. Many of you know about this already. So set your distance like this, and you can choose the background of your color. That is the right thing for you to do, so that, because we're not using any signal here or men, so you should know much about this. Attention is on that moving average. All right, so now look at this. You have to put the levels 50, 90, 10 and 20. So when you record it like this, then the next moving average, I could remember that I did not mention anything about the second moving average I have on my window 1. So that moving average is 10. Like some people just ask me on the comment section, which I think I reply them fast as possible as I can. So the moving average on the second window, first window is 10. All right, so this is what you have here. Now when you have those things like this, I look at one thing that you need to know. On the window 1, which is this very one here, on the window 1, this one, please pay attention, this one, this very one, when this thing touched here, all right, okay, let me use this to clarify something. I think it can go a long way. All right, yeah, all right. So see, look at this. All right, let's see how this go. Now, can you see the same thing remains in a particular line, but not in the same position? So when the market moves up like this, it's resting on 90 at this spot. It's resting on 90 here. Then here is resting on 10. So the attention should be on, if this thing is resting here, then expect this market to go down like this, which is what you have here. So when it comes to this point, then expect it to return like this, which is why we expect this thing to go back like this. But for clarity purpose and for you not to make mistake, because this thing is one thing you should know, please listen. It is possible for this thing to rest on this particular 10 for a period of time. So that is why this thing may be here, and as it is here, then it's resting on this place already. The more you expect it to start reversing, start dropping, the more it's still pushing to that particular position, resting on that place. So when you are not careful to know this thing I'm saying now, you may think that the strategy is not working. Not that the strategy is not working, but you don't know the rules of the market. What rules? This candle in the 5 minutes time frame responds only to the nature of the candle in a higher time frame. You get that now? So all those things you are seeing that is going on is just between this place. Can you see? So how do you make decision of this in your lower time frame? Do you see that now? So in the higher time frame is not indicating any downtrend or uptrend. It's still pointing at 10, which is here. So that is why you should pay attention to the nature of the market and know what the market looks like from your higher time frame. So having said this thing, you may see this indicator as interesting as it is, but it may frustrate you. I'm not the type of person that keeps telling you about the benefits without reminding you of the consequences if you made a terrible mistake. So, and I know that this thing is all about financial movement. So, and I wouldn't like you to watch my videos, go through my content. At the end of the day, you are reducing from where you are to where you never wish to be. Rather, I am praying and wishing that you will start growing from where you are to a better place where you ought to be. Now, if you want to find out actually what this market may look like, for you to detect where this market may be going, now draw this thing backward for you to know the particular time to enter. Now draw this thing backward. When you draw it backward, now watch here. Let me drop this thing here and show you something. Now watch here. Watch this very one. Watch this one. Now, do you notice that of all the movements, this thing never shifts? So pay attention to that. I want you to understand this thing. It's very simple. That thing never shifts. So now look at it. It's still resting in that place. So even if I remove this, can you see it? It's still resting. So what does that mean? For you that want to scalp for 5 candles, 10 candles without missing works, this thing is an opportunity for you. Look at it. So once you watch your market, you do everything, you shift it, you draw it did not move, then expect an opportunity to take a journey. You get that now? Now, just like what you have now in this very place. Let me also mark this one. Watch here. Watch here. So look at one thing you need to know. From here now, move this market up. Every other place is shifting. I don't know if you are getting what I'm saying. Look at this place here. Look at it. Every other place is shifting. Can you see it? It was on 90, but now it's on 50. Currently it's on 90. So you can't make good decisions from here. that thing you are seeing will only respond to this very thing you are seeing, this very shattered market. But if you pay attention and see it when it touched at this place at the early stage, you will be standing a chance of taking candles. Then that is one thing that you will see like this. But if you want to be sure that you will be taking this candle successfully, please make sure that you thread this one, please, this very one, thread this one. Then like this one that is coming forward now, each time this one you are seeing, as this thing will step over to level 20 here, then expect something to happen. By then this market you are seeing will be pushing back on the lower time frame. It will be pushing back to stop, to rest here. Look at this. It will rest either here or to rest here. These are the key places. Because why? This market you are seeing has been settling here for a long time. So it's either it will continue like this, keep pushing, or if it starts reversing, the first stop is here, which is here, then the last stop is here, which is here. Then if that continues, that means it will keep resting on this very zone, this zone, follow this. It will keep resting on this zone until there is another reversal that will start bringing the market back to this place. This is how simple market is, and anybody that understands what market is all about can do it. Anybody can do this. Come on, when I say anybody can do it. It's not something. It's not something. Can you see it? Now let's go to, can you see it? Now let's go to, can you see that 5 minutes time frame? Look at it. Look at this place. This is one thing I just showed you now. So this thing is stepping forward, and with this now, all you need to do is to have a little patience. Have a little patience. The journey is coming. Have a little patience. Something is coming. Have a little patience. Something is coming. Something is coming. So then when you want to do this on your higher time frame, like some of you that have $1,000, $2,000 in your capital, then please do the same thing you are doing on 5 minutes time frame. Do it on your higher time frame. Like when you see this one now, like these ones you are seeing now, look at it, this very one, as you are seeing it now, it's not shifting anything. Every other one can shift. So what that means is, for you to identify a complete reversal position, this thing stands as a good opportunity for you. Look at it. Even when you zoom out, it remains at a particular position. And if you watch carefully, follow it to this place, see uptrend. Look at it. Can you see it? Come on, this is simple now. But the problem is, who is willing to wait until this thing will happen? People force the market. People push the market. People wish to see the market work the way they want, not how the market works. Alright, so with this thing now, you can be able to start cashing out in this Forex world. Now, the indicators we have on the main chart, if you don't know it, you can check our next video, the previous video that I have. But nevertheless, let me still show you what you have. The, like I showed earlier, is 14, then the second one is 50. So this is how it works. But I must tell you the truth, if you are still confused about all those things we are doing till now, you find it difficult to get this thing straight, please don't be shy. Locate someone who can help you, who can teach you, who can bring you up to the stadium, all right, so that you start cashing out. Stop wasting your money in the Forex world. And you know this is a new season, so I'm giving out a bonanza to anyone who is interested but doesn't have much. Just contact me. I'm giving out a bonanza. If you don't have much, just call me, just chat me privately. Follow our Telegram group I think we are about 300 and something there. Follow our Telegram group. We'll be dropping something sometimes, and you'll be encouraged by what you see based on some of my students who are doing well, who are trading sometimes. When they feel like dropping a signal. Do you know why people don't really drop signals? Is because capitals are not the same. Some trade with 400, some trade with 1000, some trade with 3000, some even trade with 4000. So when someone with 4000 will give a signal that can last for 2 days or a day or 4 hours, when you have only $3, $20 or $50, that is a suicide mission. So please, I want you to pay attention to yourself. And if you are interested, I want you to drop a chat with me. Just chat me up privately. Then let me hear your story. If it is something that I can assist you, I will do that. But remember that it must not be free. Something must leave you so that you pay attention to it. GDFX, I love you so much. Thank you. Just subscribe to our channel. Thank you.